Hello Realish Racing fans, I'm Alex, founding member of Realish Racing, can be found in the middle of the pack nowadays. I like racing games, I've been playing them for 30 years and have collected a few over that time, and I thought it would be good to have a look at some of them. Some ones that I remember fondly from my childhood, some that I remember wanting fondly but never getting my hands on, and maybe some undiscovered gems or games that I'd not personally heard of until more recently. We'll have a look at some of them too. So the first one, which is falls into the final category, is Exhaust Heat, developed in 1991 by Seta in Japan. It's a Formula 1 racing game, unlicensed but shreds the line very closely, I feel. Let's have a look at the box here. Nice old school felt tip airbrush rendering of a car from the era. Looks like a Williams, but not quite. The Flamingo Seta Racing Team. So, guess it's their own team. Guess that's who we're driving for. Big Ocean logo there. The distributor in the UK and Europe, I guess. And in America, this game was known as F1 Race of Champions. So they treaded the line even closer, actually using F1 in the title of the game. Let's have a look at the back of the box. What we got? Unique vehicle construction system, 3D racing, 3D simulation. Become world champion as you compete in Grand Prix mode. And some nice looking screenshots there. Only one of actual race action, one of the garage, one of the pits, some menu screens. Strengthen your arms as you work out in training mode. Wow, how hard do they think we're going to be gripping the controller here? And Woolworths, $44.99. So yeah, I got this game from a friend who got a bunch of Super Nintendo games, and there were a few he thought I could make better use of. So this is one that I've not really played, so let's have a look at it. Let's have a playthrough. Start. Set a super licensed driver. There's only one name we can have really. Chad Chumley. Long time Realish Racing announcer, anchorman, commentator. Is it EY or just Y? Can't remember. Oh dear. Let's go with EY. Chumley. Chad Chumley. Right, what we got? Grand Prix or training? Lovely pixel art. Very of its time, certainly. 1990, 91, 92, early 92. So I guess this is based on the 91 season, seeing as it came out so early. So we've got... yeah, that sort of looks like the 91 season, doesn't it? All the classics, 16 tracks, which is handy because it fits into this nice grid. So what we do, let's have a little practice. Italy. This is the car. Very nice pixel art here. A lot of work gone into this. Although that's clearly a knockoff Williams, isn't it? The Flamingo, is that our car? The Flamingo. Let's not do anything to it yet. Let's just have a little go. Okay, F-Zero style. And off we go. A little bit of wheel spin to go. What we got there? Is that Benetton? There's a Benetton and a Ferrari. The sprites in this are really nice, aren't they? Like bright and bold and colourful. Very F-Zero style. Not much of a draw distance when you're going super fast. Woo! Let's try and hug the inside, shall we? A little bit sparse, but there's some nice stuff in the background there. A little bit of variation on the track. Nice to have the curbs. Some Bowser Castle style tyre barriers, which don't look terribly friendly. Although it is 1991, I guess. Pit lane in the right place. Always good to see on old games like this. Quite often they wouldn't be. They'd be like halfway around the track. As I'm sure we'll see if I decide to do any more of these. How many laps are we doing? Oh, we just practice. I guess it's just practice, isn't it? Okay, that's not that great. Let's do some... how do we get out? I want to leave. Let me leave. Oh, maybe we have to go to the pits. Let's head back to the pits. Let's see what going into the pits entails. Oh, sparks. Lovely stuff. Who's that ahead of us? Nigel Mansell. Looks like a Williams. Definitely a Williams. Right, let's go in the pits. Doo-doo. Ooh, no speed limit. Ah, nice. So, that is super. Isn't that nice? I'm really pleasantly surprised by this game. Final lap. Okay, so it's just a practice lap. Practice race. OK Fuel, TV8. Close to, but not quite actual brands. Or logos, at least. Right, let's go into Grand Prix, shall we? Let's have a look at Grand Prix. Game proper. More lovely pixel art. Race, test, or select? Test run. Nah, let's just race. Let's race. Let's just get into this. Right, let the season start. Italy. Of course, the old double chicane back then to start the lap off. Race is going to be sunny. Oh no, we've only got 500 monies to spend. Oh, that's nice. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So what we got? What can we buy? Nitro, engines, Jad, Foro, Ilmoa, Renart. Oh, there's more. Ferrari V12, Honda, just about off-brand. Tyres, rain, normal, high grip, and special, and spare tyres. Are we running spare tyres? Oh dear, that can't be good. Should probably purchase some high grip, or maybe some special for Monza. High tyre degradation. Oh, new tyres come on and off. Nice. Low downforce rear wing. Nowhere near enough money for that. Brake. Mission. Not enough room for transmission. Just mission. Chassis. Brakes. Suspension. Diffuse. Right. Let's just exit with our new tyres. Our special tyres for qualifying. Oh yeah. Right. Let's get going. Red and the blue light for go, of course, as is tradition. So what we got? 2 laps maybe? One from a standing start, one adds up the total. Was that what the qualifying was back then? I think it was, wasn't it? Like aggregate, Friday, Saturday qualifying. Through the Lesmos, down the hill, under the oval that isn't rendered. We're lucky we've got this much. It is 1992. Ooh, through Parabolica, a bit wide. No time out there to save us. 45 seconds. A highly unrealistic lap time. But then the track is very wide. Ooh, don't forget the chicanes. Lots of runoff around here. Mind the oil slicks. I hope they're not oil slicks. So there's not much braking involved unless you really forget where a corner is and it comes up on you too soon and you have to brake to avoid slowing down and going off. But other than that, it's just hold down the go button and go. And there we go. Goal! We've reached the goal. Oh, more nice pixel art. And more scantily clad ladies, of course. It is 1992. Chad Chumley for Cell. Cell? I thought we were Flamingo Seta Racing Team? What's Cell? So what are the other names we got? A. Seth in the McClure. Proteus. So we got Senna and Prost and Nakada in the Tyrrell. Chester in the Jordan. Manson in the Williams. Pius in the Benetton. Oh, we got Leighton House. Brilliant. Right. 0 money for our performance in qualifying, so I guess we'll just continue as is. The final. So we've had qualifying and now the final. Not race, just final. Oh, such a pretty grid of cars. Right, and we're off. What was that? What was that? I think someone's traction control wasn't working too well off the line there, and speared into the side of me. What position are we in? Do we just have to guess at what position we're in? Sort of look at the map and try and figure it out from that blurry mess. I think I'm third. Not going to be third for long if I keep doing that. And how many laps we got? 3? Probably 3. Didn't look at the settings, did I? Maybe there's a setting screen, but we'll just go with what all the defaults are. Coming up to Ferrari. Proteus in the Ferrari. A little dot on the horizon. It's getting bigger. I need to find out a way to... need to line up properly to straight line that, don't I? It's getting closer. Come on. Slipstream. No aero wake here. No physics, barely any physics. Bumper car physics. He's bigger even though he's further away. Oh! Ran wide. Oh no, now I'm third. So who's that ahead on the map? That looks like a McLaren and a Williams. Understandable. It's 1991. Not like now, eh? Oh, the glory days. I guess this was sort of when I started watching it all. Certainly when I first saw F1 was like 91, I think, at my grandparents' house. That bright red and black Ferrari and the blue, yellow and white Williams. In some sunny, faraway place it was, I think. It was bright, sort of when they did the TV from like South America, it would have that super saturated colour look to it. Through Parabolica for possibly the final time? I'm not sure. Over the grid. Goal! So what was that? Third in the end? Third. 2:10 for 3 laps of Monza. Not bad at all. More lovely pixel art and incredibly close to the licensing line, considering I don't think this... Well, no, this game obviously doesn't have a license for Formula 1. Chad Chumley there, I sort of look like a cross between Riccardo Patrese and Prince Charles, maybe? Quite a camp stance there. Right, money's damage penalty, oh dear. Well, not bad considering. Although, I know Formula 1 was not as expensive back then, but still, this seems like not much prize money for coming third in a race. Save data, yes. Oh, nice. Nice truck. Flamingo Motor Racing Team. Although nothing to do with the livery is pink. Well, I guess the background's pink. But I guess that means it's sunset, obviously. Right. Let's do another one. Let's do one more. Round 2. Silverstone. The old circuit, of course. Not the old circuit, but the in-betweeny circuit. Sunny again, that's unrealistic. Gotta have at least some rain throughout the weekend. Right, let's spend some of our cash monies. We all know how awful JAD engines are, or the reputation they had back then, so maybe we should upgrade. But do we wait and save, or do we just... Let's get a Ford. Let's put a Ford engine in it. Oh, all the bits coming off. Engine out, engine in. New torque and BHP lines on the graph. That's all nicely displayed up there, isn't it? Tyres, no, tyres are good. Can we buy anything else for 800? Suspension, hard suspension around Silverstone. Could be useful, it's going to take a beating, isn't it? Let's buy that. Let's put that on. Nice, pop that in there. It's really nice, they've rendered the entire car basically. And some lovely pixel art. Right, exit. Time for qualify. Yeah, old school Silverstone with the blue and white barriers before they went and changed it all to red and white. I like tracks that have a unique sort of curb colour style. Adelaide's always a standout one, isn't it? Very bright and colourful. But they got even got the blue and white striped roofs that I think they used to have at Silverstone, didn't they? Forgot where I was. Stowe, right. Vale Club. Ooh, still going. Past the non-existent new pits. Back when Abbey was still a fast kink under the bridge that isn't a bridge. Ooh, into Brooklands. And the double woodcoat as it was back then. Luffield even. Double Luffield before they made it into one long sweepy. Final lap. Right, let's do this. Let's not go on the grass this time. It's a good start. Oh. Kicking up a little bit of dust as I get on the go. A little wide through Chapel. Easy to do. Easy to do. Under the non-existent Hanger Bridge. Oh, there's a little sort of kink before Stowe. Not quite cricket. Ooh. Up to Abbey. Oh no, we got wide again. At least we didn't hit the Bowser Castle walls. Why didn't they just make the Bowser Castle walls the same colour as whatever the background walls are? That would make more sense. Look a little nicer as well. But still, it's quite a pretty looking racing game, all things considered. Checkered flag waving. Oh, there's a Leighton House in the background there. Third again. We seem to be third best, consistently, on a sub-minute lap time of Silverstone, even with the driving aids, although I doubt this car has many driving aids, considering we were running on spare tyres and a JAD engine. Leighton House on pole. Okay. Oh, that's Sauber. Was that a Sauber? Must have been a Sauber. Oh, there's the Jordan. That looks brilliant. There's the Benetton. You get out of the way. Bloody cheaters. Oh, another crash there. The AI really are quite feisty. Oh no, we've gone wide. I want to keep up. We want to do better than third. Oh, Zonted. Oh, we're doing better. Can we catch the McClull in first position? Through Muggets and Beckett's. Oh. Even to this day, that series of corners scares me. Take a different line through there every lap. Oh, that's fine. We're still fine. Don't think you get damage from going off just from hitting stuff. Yeah, damage meter is empty. Is that a nitro? What's the nitro button going to be? How do I use my N? Or is that just the fuel gauge, I guess? But why does it need a fuel gauge if you've only got a 3-lap race? Or maybe I don't have any. Didn't buy any, did I? No. But it's quite good. Looks like there's a decent sort of upgrade path. And it's quite fun to play, although this field gets very spread out very quickly. I guess as you go through the game and get the upgrades, you'll be able to catch up that McClull. But, I mean, I'm not having the perfect race, and I'm a second. Is that Leighton House up there, like, way ahead of the McLaren? You could do with the gearbox for more than 4 gears as well. But we need more monies for that. More dollary dues. Through Woodcote for the final time. And across the line, and goal! Was second. 1 place higher. Oh, look, Mansell's so happy for third. Those likenesses are very close, aren't they? Our fastest lap? No points for that, though. Not back in them days. 91, that was still only 9 for a win then, wasn't it? I think. Crazy. Oh, it's close for 10th. Close for second, rather. 10 points each. 6,000 monies for dollars for second place. Save data, yes. Get in the truck and drive it back to wherever Flamingo based. I guess Japan. If it's the Seta racing team. Let's do a test run in Germany and let's see what we can spend our monies on. Just have a quick look. Oh, Germany next. Buy low downforce front wing and low downforce rear wing. Oh, let's get ourselves a 6-speed as well, that'll be handy. I love that animation, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, chassis, that's a lot of money though. They're the ultimate starting points for a better car. Right, let's do a test run at Hockenheim with our new bits on. And then we'll call it a day for this first of however many retro racings. Realish retro racings. Realish retro racing, let's call it that. That's a good idea. Oh wow, okay. So I've got a 6-speed gearbox that I managed to crunch all the way through before I even got to turn 1 at Hockenheim. So that's... how is that going to be any good? Oh, it's certainly fast though. It's certainly given the car a little more top end speed. I might have to start using the brakes on some corners. I guess that's what you call a tutorial mode nowadays. That would have just been the first race where it was all sort of slow and easy. Blimey, the stadium section comes up quick. Oh, through the hairpin, through the chicane. Last 2 corners. Oh, No, that last one was far less steep. Right, let's go for it. What can we get? 45 seconds maybe? Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Still plenty of time to screw it up though. Blasting through the forest, although you wouldn't know it. The forest is all on the horizon. Into the stadium. Oh, bit wide. Oh no. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Oh, completely balls it out through the stadium. Goal! Oh, that's pretty, innit? That's very nice. Nicking that as my desktop wallpaper, I reckon. Lap 1, lap 2, there was no lap 3. Did you deprive me of a third lap? Game. Still, that pixel art more than makes up for it. That's very nice. Right, so yes, that was Exhaust Heat. That was quite good fun. Might play a bit more of that. Right, until next time. Bye.